interrupting me. I don't know about that, but I tell you what, we've got a big action for you tonight. We've got championships galore. And Josh, what are you looking forward to most?
Did somebody say something
I just told
about
you
interruptions?
That's Barrett. Yeah, I'm out of here.
Interruptions. We talk about interruptions. Here's my suggestion to you. This is my ring. I suggest you both get away from it right now. This is on my time, not your time.
Okay, he's going up.
Let's cut to the chase. We know like everybody bought a ticket to this show tonight. And it is because of the question I have gotten over and over again. Why, Barrett? Why? I'm honestly kind of surprised that any of you are surprised this happened. Do you want to know what I've heard for the last 11 years of my career? Someone said no, I'm going to tell you anyway. Barrett Brown,
I like this new Barrett.
it's only a matter of time until you're on our
not a happy
TVs
man
every
right
single
now.
week. Barrett Brown,
I think
we
he's tired
can't
of
wait
being a
until you're
poster boy
signed
child
to a major
and now wants to really
contract.
show the wrestling world what
Barrett
Barrett Brown
Brown,
is really
how
about,
much
Captain.
longer will you be on the independent professional wrestling scene? Yet here I am, a decade later, carrying independent professional wrestling on my back. And you want to know why? I have been the nice guy that sits in the background and I let people take shortcuts in front of me and give the opportunities that I deserve. Just like one Johnny Lawless.
Ooh, gonna be calling out
Johnny
Johnny.
Lawless,
sure is.
the one time I test you and I present you with a shortcut, what do?
He took
You
it, Captain.
take it and you win the CWF Championship, but you don't pin me, you don't submit me, you don't actually beat me.
He
But
knocked
when
him
you
out.
fight me like
Put
a
him to
man in a
sleep.
rematch, Johnny Lawless, who walked away still the man in the Christian Wrestling Federation forever, your champion, 50 caliber Barrett Brown.
I tell you, man, he must have not had his weenies this morning because he is not happy tonight, Captain.
Oh, he may not be happy, but I'll guarantee you he had his Wheaties. He is feeling his oats.
But contractually, I am obligated to give Johnny Lawless a one-on-one rematch. But you know what? I'm a fighting champion, and I am a giver. I always have been. So Johnny
That is true,
Lawless,
Captain. He has always
if
been
you
a fighting champion.
will, please come to the ring because I don't just have one opportunity. I have two right now.
This could get interesting, Captain. I will say this. I've been keeping an eye out on the social media market as of late. And the one Johnny Lawless, the Lone Star, guaranteed victory tonight against Barrett Brown.
You know, I will tell you something. After 30 years in this business, 32 years in this business, I will say one thing, Josh, you don't ever guarantee anything. And that's on Johnny Lawless if he thinks he's going to guarantee a win against 50 caliber Barrett Brown.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more there, Captain. It takes a lot of guts to give a guarantee like that and going against someone like 50 caliber.
Let me remind you, I am in control. If you touch me right now, you will never get your shot for this championship. You understand me? So you stand there like a good boy and you listen to what I have to say.
I didn't know there was putting stipulations
Johnny
on this.
Lawless, like I said, I don't just
Next
have
to a
one
slap in the
opportunity
face,
for
being
you.
called a boy as a grown
I've
man
got
is
two.
just
But let me
about
remind you
as
of these same
disrespectful.
people that cheer for you, Johnny. If I can recall, after your 7-month losing streak,
And it was a bad losing
all
streak,
these
Captain.
same people chanted loser.
Oh, right to the heart.
Yes.
And you want to beat somebody, you go for the heart.
I'll tell you what, I think
You know
Barrett
what,
went
Johnny?
back and look at those tapes,
Tonight
because right
could
now
be
he
your
is
chance
playing a
to
mind
change
game
all that.
with Johnny Lawless.
You want that back, don't you? But you like to take shortcuts, don't you? You represent everything that I hate about this business, but you can change all that right now, Johnny Lawless. What if, Johnny Lawless, I don't think you need those little Bible club lackeys at your side.
Ooh, lackeys, he says. And I'll tell you what, he's on a roll tonight, Captain.
I don't think all that you want is to be revered by these people and to hold that championship. Johnny, I think you want more. I think you want to be a star.
He does call himself the Lone Star.
And my second opportunity for you is a way to fulfill just that. You can join me. You can join me and we can run rampant all over this company. Hold every piece of gold because you've got the talent. I can see it. But
he's trying to get
you have
Johnny
to
to
realize,
back on
Johnny
the Bible
Lawless,
Club there, Captain, what it
who
sounds like
put
to
you in
me.
the main event spot in the first place. That was me. You have always got to be reminded, I'm in control. At best, you're second in command. But Johnny, I will make you a star. All you have to do is bow down to the King of Texas.
Something tells me that Johnny Lawless is not going to do that, Captain.
There it is right there. You know, it kind of reminds me of what Satan told Jesus. All you have to do, and you get whatever you want. Don't do it.
Here's some Johnny Earned It chants coming here from the Auditorium, but I don't see Johnny going to bow down to the King of Texas. It looks like he's thinking about it, Captain.
He may be thinking about it, but I say it's time we get down into doing some action. I don't think Johnny's going to give in that easily.
He's dropped down to his knees, Captain. Uh-oh. Oh, he's got him in the revelation, Captain. He's got him in the revelation.
Young Padawan, you have much to learn.
That was
Johnny Lawless may be a lot of things, but he wasn't going to give up that easily.
Make something clear.
That was the exact move he put Barrett to sleep with,
I bow
Captain.
down to one king and one king only, and that is the King of Kings.
There you hear it. I don't think
So
anyone
as for
could
the
say it better.
opportunity out of the kindness of your heart, that's going to be a hard pass, partner. So the
Sounds
only
good.
opportunity I'm after tonight is my opportunity at redemption. I'm coming for you and that belt in the main event tonight.
Well, there you have it.
Gauntlet has been laid down.
I'm still your Huckleberry.
Lines have been
I'll see you
drawn.
then.
So we got that to look forward to tonight in the main event.
That's going to be an exciting match. There's a lot of animosity and anger and bad blood between these two over the last several months.
But is Johnny Lawless going to come out without the Bible Club by his side? Because that sounded like it was a stipulation from 50 caliber Barrett Brown.
He's
Now
got those
stop it.
golden locks.
They come here for the exciting wrestling just like anyone else.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is going to be an exciting match, Captain. Gabe Wilder had a wonderful match on Monday Night Live against the champ, 50 caliber Barrett Brown. He laid it all out on the line. He fell up short, but man, oh man, is this kid coming a long way every time he steps in that squared circle.
Yeah, but I do not think that he has reached the caliber of Bam Malone yet. So we'll see. Only time will tell as they mix it up in the center.
Looks like Bam Bam goes after that left arm and drapes that shoulder right across his shoulder there, and he is going to work on it.
Yeah, the height difference, the reach difference, the speed difference, and of course the power difference are all going to come into play in this. And as you watch this match out, Bam Bam likes to feel out his opponents first, find out what their strengths and their weaknesses are. They've seen each other before in Monday Night Live shows and in training, so he kind of already has an idea. But it's a little different when you're sitting here at the Auditorium and the people are cheering for you. And down goes Gabe Wilder.
What a beautiful textbook shoulder tackle there. And Bam Bam has got the Auditorium lit up right now.
No, not so fast. It's too early in the match to go preening like that.
Ducks the clothesline, a beautiful hip toss by Gabe Wilder, followed up by an arm drag, Captain, and now Gabe Wilder is staying on top and not allowing Bam Bam a chance to catch
And I
his
think
breath.
he might have done damage to that left shoulder for Bam Bam's. Bam Bam's got a grimace on his face, more than the usual one he has.
Yep.
But, they could have done some damage in right there. Gabe Wilder may have, ripped it out of the socket and beat him with it.
And he's
We'll
not
find
letting
out.
go of it there, Captain. He is standing. Look at that. Bam Bam tries to use an arm drag to get Gabe Wilder to let go, and it doesn't work. He is holding onto that arm like a pit bull.
He is. He's got a hold of it right now. And the match continuing right up there in the center of the ring. And Bam Bam is trying to figure out, because he seems to have been caught off guard with the speed of Gabe Wilder, and find out he's got some maneuvers of his own.
Oh, and a beautiful chop there.
Rookie mistake. Whenever somebody that size wants to break that hold, move out of the way.
Oh, huge.
It's
shoulder
going to come with a
tackle.
chop every single time.
Oh, and a second one.
Just like that.
And look, he may be wearing a shirt there, Captain, but you can see the top of his chest already beginning to turn a cherry red. Nice little European uppercut in the corner. Oh, and he gets a third. Oh, looks like that third chop just upset Gabe Wilder. Looking for a fourth one.
They're going to return the favor. And nice European uppercut right there, and reels Bam Bam back onto his heels.
Follows it with another running European uppercut. Looks to shoot him off. Bam Bam reverses, but Wilder stops. Big reverse elbow there. Wilder going up top.
Miscalculation on Wilder's part. Let me school you there, rookie. You could wear 10 shirts, and it's not going to stop a chop from doing its work.
No, it isn't.
So, that's not padding. It's not like certain people in a larger organization that wear flak vests.
Yeah.
You get that chop across the chest, you get a chop across the chest.
Yeah, you're gonna go home later on tonight with a couple of cherries across the chest there, Captain.
Absolutely. And now things getting back to the natural order of things. Bam Bam in control.
I'll tell you what, Captain, his chest has got to be on fire right now. That's 5 massive chops he's taken to the chest.
He doesn't have time to worry about the way his chest feels. He's got a chin lock going on him. And he's got to worry about staying conscious.
Yeah, referee Aaron Scott down there trying to make sure that it's not a chokehold. It's not. Bam Bam is putting all of his weight on the back of Wilder as he has that chokehold in.
Doesn't have to be a chokehold. A chin lock will wear you down. It'll wear you down all on its own, because most of us, that's not a natural position when somebody's got their lock around you.
No, nice little jawbreaker, but not enough as Bam Bam catches him with that back elbow. Got a cover, but only a 2 count, Captain.
And Bam Bam going to protest the count right there. Aaron Scott, that seemed like a pretty reasonable count as far as it went.
Yep.
But Bam Bam is now going to start with the insulting.
Yep, just a little boot right to the forehead there. And, man, I'm telling you what, look at him just shoving Gabe Wilder. I've never seen.
Do you know who I am, kid?
Oh.
There it goes right there. Do you know who I am? Yeah, you're the man who just took a right cross to the gut.
Yep. And a second one. I'll tell you what, I'm surprised by Bam Bam. He usually doesn't talk a lot in the ring. He usually gets in there and takes care of business.
Well, it's like old Bam Bam. Now that he's the new and improved Bam Bam, he hasn't talked as much.
I will tell you, he
But
does.
if he's reverting back to that, you know what happened with the old Bam Bam? He used to lose a lot.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you this, though. You're saying the new Bam Bam. I'll tell you what. He has slimmed up over the last several weeks, Captain. Looking good. Oh, and a huge boot right to the mouth of Gabe Wilder. That may be it, Captain.
It was. That drop kick was all it needed. And Gabe Wilder going to lay there like a slug. It may be his best defense. I think he's doing a count right now on his teeth. Make sure they're all in.
Yeah, that was a huge kick. Referee Aaron Scott, take on. I'll tell you what, though, Captain, what a great first match to open up this 21st anniversary show for the CWF.
That's some smashing tights that Bishop is sporting tonight.
Yeah, I don't know that I've seen those as of late. I'll be interested to hear what these guys got to say.
21 years we're celebrating tonight.
Can you believe it, Phil? 21 years. What is a favorite memory you have of the last 21 years?
Well, you know, Rob Vaughn, one of my favorite memories actually involves you. It was when we were walking through the deserts of Egypt, and we stopped in the sand and we said, we're in Egypt, and we watched the sunset.
Yes, I love that. Another one of my favorite memories is in Nigeria. 500 people came to know Jesus Christ at one night.
That right there is amazing, and what this is all about, Captain.
It absolutely is.
Praying with all these people. And Albert says, hey, Rob, come here. You got to see this. So we walk over and we look, and this woman is crying out to the Lord, and she is just, the Holy Spirit is filling her up, and she is breastfeeding at the same time. That's when you know
that's
the
how you know
Holy
you're in
Spirit
Nigeria.
has got a hold of you. And then, you wasn't there, but one time we were in California. We were in a deserted lumber mill. And these crazy guys named Apocalypse and Angel, they got up in the rafters, and Apocalypse took a 12-foot bump, and then Angel jumped 20 feet and landed on top of him. Yes. So
I don't think you can do that, Captain.
Crazy times.
Crazy
But you know
times
what?
indeed.
I wouldn't change it for the world.
Oh, you know what? That sounds like
I wasn't
Triad's
done
music.
sharing
And
stories.
I'll tell you what, I
yet.
don't know if you tuned in this last Monday night, but the Freak and the Bishop stomped a mud hole in Angel on Monday night, so I'm sure he may be coming out here to try to get a little bit of revenge. And there you have it. There he is. One of the original guys 21 years ago, Captain.
It is Angel.
Let me ask you a question. Didn't we run him off once?
I thought so.
Hey, okay. Mr. Rogers, finish your stories. Go ahead.
Ooh, Mr. Rogers. I like it.
You guys will roll on out here, right? You take this 21st anniversary, and it's your chance to tell stories. It's a little phrase that wrestlers have. It's called revisionist history, right? There's a real way it happened, and then there's a way that the wrestlers tell the story that it happened. And what you're getting up here is a little bit of revisionist history, all right? Because I remember all this stuff, right? I've been here. That picture on the wall, that's a building block, buddy. If there's no Angel, and there's no APOC, and there's no Storm, and there's no Jesus Freak, there's nobody else on the top of that wall. So don't be coming out here telling your stories like nobody knows what you're talking about. I was there night one. I was match one, okay? So if there's a building block in this thing, it is this guy. So
Angel throwing down the gauntlet.
I'm telling you, Angel is not happy. I talked to him in the back
It's not very
and
humble,
asked him
but
how
it
he
is
felt
how it
about
is.
what happened Monday
So
night,
let me
and
tell
he
you
was
something else what I remember
angry.
about you guys. You guys didn't used to be the idiots that you are now.
Wow, I think he's referring to the new change in attitude.
Don't get me wrong. Being a jerk has served you guys well because you're both wearing gold, and back in the day, neither one of you guys were wearing gold. So I applaud what you decided to do. But Monday night, when I came out here, I made the
what I
stupid
told you.
decision to come up here alone without my boys. And you know what I got for it? Didn't just lose a match. My partner beat me up. This guy came from the announce table and beat me up.
He sure did. I was sitting right next to him, Captain. I was so disgusted at what Phil Bishop did. I couldn't even talk.
So, you can call this a warning. You can call it whatever. You can call it an encouragement and admonishment. Get it together. Be the men that you used to be.
Wow.
Let me tell you something, Angel. I resent the fact that you say you're the building block because this man right here is CWF through and through. And if it wasn't for him, you wouldn't even be here.
Whoa. Looks like the Bishop is getting fired up, Captain.
There. I'm not going to lie. But you know what? I just thought a couple things came to my mind. So, he seems a little angry. I think he might want to fight. And I think he's got sore ribs, though, from Monday night. Ooh. But listen, a couple things. If he could find a tag team partner, why don't we put our belts on the line and have a tag match? But hold on.
I don't think the
I
Freak
heard
realizes that
Storm's in
Tim
the building.
Storm is sitting
Yes,
right over here to your
CWF
left.
Original.
Yeah.
But no, he cannot be your partner. You can have a tag team title match if you can find the original guy that I wrestled in the very first CWF show 21 years ago.
You know who that was, Captain?
I do know who it was.
We'll have a tag team title match.
I know who it was.
I'm not even sure he's still alive, but
Okay.
I know he's alive because he was here just about 4 weeks ago on Monday Night Live.
oh,
This might take some chin scratching. I'll figure this thing out. Just hang tight.
Oh, he's going to scratch the beard. He's got that nice beard. Oh, there's the Triads music, Captain. Could A-Park Adam Asher be in the building? And there he is, Captain. The Freak is going to look at that. Oh, in the words of good old JR, business is about to pick up, Captain.
yes, it definitely is.
Tell you something, you couple of dummies. You think after all this, you think there's surprises? You think you're not doing something and me and this guy and that guy have been done for 20 years? You think I come back here 5 days later by myself? Absolutely not. I know every trick in the book. Ring the bell. Tag team time right here. Let's go.
Wow, Captain, I can feel the energy in the auditorium.
There we
This is
go.
awesome.
Angel has laid it down. APOC is in the room. Tim Storm is in the room. I don't think the Freak and Bishop know what is about to roll over them. Right here, the anniversary show 2021. This is an exciting time.
Oh, man, we're hearing Let's Go Triad chants. Man.
Can you imagine all the young people sitting here in the auditorium seeing the Triad on the wall and have never seen them all together in the same room? My goodness, this is going to be exciting.
Big Hoss is going to have his hands full tonight, Captain. But I'm going to tell you what, there is a possibility we may see the tag team titles change hands tonight, because I guarantee you that Angel and APOC are here on a mission after what happened Monday night. APOC was furious about what happened to Angel, and I know Tim Storm wasn't happy. So they better keep Peterbilt in the back, because I could see Tim Storm traveling to the ring if he comes out.
And they're going right after it. Angel bringing those right punches, that back elbow. Down goes Bishop right on the mat.
Oh, and he eats that corner right in
That
his
is
forehead.
force, let me tell you. Bishop tried to kind of lessen the blow. It did not work. And another head right to that turnbuckle.
I'll tell you what, there's nothing soft about that turnbuckle, ladies and gentlemen. It is a steel bar under a very thin pad. And here comes APOC as the tag's made. Looks like we're going to get a little bit of a double team here, Captain.
And tag is made. Of course, Bishop didn't want none of that.
No, he didn't. But you can see that the anger and frustration in Angel's face right now. He is still upset about what happened Monday night.
If you look back at all the old CWF tapes, even before I joined the CWF, and those matches were definitely things to behold with APOC and Jesus Freak and Angel and Tim Storm. My goodness, you are witnessing history here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, this is a treat right here, and a beautiful shoulder tackle by APOC. And look at the Freak. He is retreating right now as APOC is in control. Huge right fist to the chin, to the jaw. Up top, Captain.
I have not seen the Freak manhandled like this in a long time.
Boy, and APOC is fired up, and so is the auditorium. And there you have Big Hoss telling him he's got to 5 to break that hold in the corner. But I think he broke at 5, didn't he?
Nah, he's counting.
His team. I'll tell you what, I don't care. I'm liking what we're seeing here tonight. Nice little double team, double boot right to the chest.
And down goes Jesus Freak. Boy, working it as it is.
Oh, and APOC points over here to Tim Storm in the crowd and says, hey, that was for you.
And Freak's still going to take some more punishment from Angel right now.
He is. Looks like we got a reversal, and look at the Bishop. Oh, and Angel gets distracted, and here comes the Freak out of nowhere.
Now, the Freak of a couple of months ago, that would have never crossed his mind to do something like that.
It wouldn't have crossed
But
the
there's
Bishop's
a little,
mind either.
well, I know the Bishop a little better than you do, and it's always crossing his mind. He usually has a little restraint.
He's raining some elbows down there right on the forehead of Angel, and look, he's distracting the referee, and Phil Bishop is choking the life out of Angel right now. And APOC's not doing anything to help his partner by trying to get in the ring there, Captain.
Well, Haas stopped him on that one, but they're going to let Angel try to crawl across the ring to make that tag. That tag is ever important. Bishop cuts it off halfway across.
He ducks the clothesline. Captain ducks a second clothesline. Oh, did you hear the impact of that drop kick, Captain?
And tag is made. Bishop needs to take a little inventory to make sure that his head is still firmly planted on his shoulders. That was a solid drop kick, flying Angel.
And then he caught a clothesline by APOC with a back elbow. Big forearms there in the corner. And look at Big Haas is having to get in the middle and pull APOC off of him.
Oh, back elbow to Big Haas.
That was not intentional, Captain. He was just punching him. He did not mean to do that.
Haas got his nose in there.
This is not there's that super kick from Angel out of nowhere. He lands it.
But you know the thing about APOC that a lot of people don't realize is that
he's got him covered. We need a referee. Here comes Thunder. Here comes Thunder. We have new tag team champions, Captain.
I don't know what I think about that.
More winners and news.
There's usually a transfer that has to go on from one rep to another.
Wait a minute. Big Haas is stomping the Thunder in the ring.
Referees can't just go jump in and call a match.
Big Haas is taking the belts from him. What's going on? He's calling it a DQ because of the elbow that he caught from Adam Asher APOC. Oh my! Disqualification.
That's what I said, not so fast.
I'm going to tell you what, Captain. You may agree with that. But let me tell you this. The Freak and Bishop, they just squeaked by with the hair on their chins right there, Captain. Because they just caught their match, and I want to see that again. I think if we get those four in the ring again, we'll have new champions.
Well, we'll call that one a loss win.
Man.
They lost, but they didn't win. But, you know, Haas has been away a long time, too. And that was kind of go and bring him a mic, will you?
Angel's calling for a mic.
Well, isn't that a bunch of bullcorn?
I don't know how to work this new mic. I turned it off.
This guy, that makes at least the 10,000th time this guy's been robbed in CWF. Piper, Mabry, your daddy's a champion. Don't ignore what the ref said.
Yeah, see the power switch?
So,
I didn't see it.
if my partner and friend will indulge me, I got about 60 seconds. I don't know what day it is. It's April 17th, I think. My wrestling career ends in just a couple of weeks. It's been 21 years since we started, and I'm calling it quits. I was hoping that by calling in my boy that I would go out a champion, but obviously Haas had different plans. But I know that history has shown that maybe when I go out on my own, it doesn't end well and I catch a beating. But something I've been thinking about since December when my wife and I sat down and agreed that I would make one last run at this is I've wondered how good I am, okay? I'm not the original Angel. The original Angel is my brother who is here, and in 3 years of wrestling, he had 1 million better matches than I've ever had. And so I compare myself to Ghosts. I compare myself to this guy, to Tim Storm. There's one guy now who I think you know.
I think I know who he's talking
is
about.
absolutely the best. His name is Barrett Brown.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was talking about.
I could go home in 2 weeks and be content with my wrestling career. But would I be happy? I don't know, because I don't know how good I am. And the only way for me to know is to go one-on-one with Barrett Brown. And so Barrett Brown, champ,
Wow.
you're the bad guy now. You're the one with all the tricks. I'm asking you, and I'm telling you one way or another, I want you in this ring for my very last one, because I need to know how good I am, and you're the only guy with the answer.
Wow. Calling out 50 caliber Barrett Brown. Wow. What a night of surprises. What a night of great matches.
I'll tell you what, Captain. I don't know how we can get any more action than all of us.
It's Chris, you've always been way better than you gave yourself credit for. And you're going to prove it tonight.
And there you have it right there.
You can see the determination in Johnny Lawless as he stands outside the ring, giving the champ the respect that he deserves while he comes out. I think that Barrett Brown, Vaughn, and Phil Bishop have all been drinking out of the same water fountain because they all have that new attitude about them where they're...
What's wrong with attitude? What problem do you have with attitude?
I don't have a problem
It
with
can pull you
attitude,
through a lot of things.
but I have a problem with an attitude that can lead you astray from the Lord.
You can do both.
And I'm afraid that these three guys may be getting on that fence and being led astray, maybe letting the gold get to them more than what
I
God
understand
does.
Barrett Brown being the nice guy, always letting people go forward, got him put to the back of the line. So I understand him.
I was talking to Barrett about a month ago when he kind of, month and a half, 2 months ago, something like that, when he had made that flip in his mind about not being that nice guy anymore. And I asked him, because like I said, I've only been here a year. I said, hey, Barrett, man, why are you not wrestling in WWE or AEW? And he said, because I've been the nice guy too long. And then that's exactly what he said here tonight.
All right, well, we got action going on right now. Referee PFC Graham holds up the belt. That means it is a title match.
And here's the mind games, Captain, as the champ just rolls out. And there you have PFC Graham starting his 10 count.
Look, you've got him over there. You got pretty as a picture, Barrett Brown. And then you have, what is he now? Flawless, Johnny Lawless.
Yeah, that's what he said when he came out, yeah.
Okay, if that's what you want to call. Oh, hey, I know that maneuver. I've done that one many times. Don't bore me with your out-of-the-ring antics.
Yeah, and there you have the mind games continuing. He rolls in, breaks the 10 count, rolls right back out. So now referee PFC Graham's got to restart the kick out.
And guess what? His mind games are working.
They are, because you can see the frustration beginning to set in on the Lone Star. And I'll tell you what, Barrett didn't take too lightly of Johnny guaranteeing victory tonight. He said that on social media. He guaranteed a victory tonight against Barrett Brown.
Yeah, well, you know, when you lose or you gain the title by suspicious circumstances.
Oh my gosh! He just punched PFC Graham right in the jaw.
That's a, hey, we miss you in the ring, fella.
He's ringing the bell. I believe that's a DQ, Captain. And
That's
you know what?
DQ.
And you know what? You know this just as well as I do. That counts as his rematch.
That is brilliance. Brilliance, I tell you. Right there, out of 50 caliber Barrett Brown, a quick backhand in the face of PFC Graham referee.
And there you have Barrett Brown running around the ring. Hey, he did it. I'm going to tell you what. That was pretty gutsy to punch somebody like PFC Graham in the mouth. He's lucky PFC Graham didn't turn around and pop him right
back. But now that PFC Graham is a referee, he is contractually obligated. He cannot touch the wrestler.
And as Johnny is arguing with PFC Graham, why did you do that? And PFC Graham, like you said, contractually obligated. He said, hey, he punched me in the mouth. I had to DQ him. He put his hands on me. That's the way I've got to call it.
And look at Johnny Lawless right now. He is frustrated to beat the man. He can't believe that his shot was just taken, and now he's going to speak.
He's not happy, Captain.
Disqualification. You punch the referee and intentionally get yourself disqualified. Barrett, you said
You lost respect for me because I took the easy way out? Then what the heck do you call that? Barrett Brown, if you're half the man you say you are, you will get back out here and give me the title shot I deserve.
Something tells me that he's not going to come. Oh, wait a minute. He's got a chair, Captain. Oh, wait a minute. Who's that? There's Bam Bam. There's Bam Bam Malone. Sliding in and taking the chair from him.
Well. Another Kool-Aid drinker, I see.
Wait a minute. Is Bam Bam a new member of the Bible Club? He's revealing a Bible Club shirt, Captain.
Oh, it's customized captain style.
Wow. I don't think Barrett saw that coming, Captain. I guess he is. I guess he's a new member of the Bible Club.
So they're going to lie in wait. You got Bam Bam, who has no love lost for 50 caliber Barrett Brown.
Not at all.
Well, you know, he did tell him that no current member of the Bible Club would be allowed in the ring as a stipulation.
Look at Barrett. Barrett's laughing at him.
Was this a setup?
I don't know, Captain. Oh, my gosh, Captain, it was! Oh, my goodness. Did you hear the impact of that chair?
Right down on flawless Johnny Lawless' back. He's got some flaws now.
Does this mean that Bam Bam Malone and 50 caliber Barrett Brown are working together now, and it looks like he's picking him up? Oh no, somebody's got to stop this. They cannot let him super kick him with a chair. Oh my gosh!
Well, you know, the oldest trick in the book.
Here comes the Bible Club. Eric Asdine, the league champion, running them out.
Remember, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
They say keep your friends close, but your enemies closer, Captain.
I just thought that was too easy of a setup.
We may need to call an ambulance. Johnny Lawless is lifeless there in the middle of the ring, Captain. I know you like the bad guys, but you can't possibly agree with what just happened right there in the center of the ring.
I can.
Man.
A little humility is important for everyone at some time.
Well, maybe Barrett Brown needs a little humility. Maybe Bam Bam Malone needs a little humility. There was no reason after that chair shot to hold the chair up and then super kick Johnny Lawless lifeless right in the side of the head.
He was still moving.
Hey, Phil the Real Deal Bishop here with the Christian Wrestling Federation, and I want to talk to you about what it takes to be a Christian and what it should be like afterwards. You know, in John chapter 14, verse 6, Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. You know, people ask me all the time, what is sin? How do I know if what I'm doing is sin? Well, sin is anything that's going to keep you from a right relationship with Jesus Christ. People then ask, what do I have to do after I have that right relationship with Jesus Christ? Well, according to Romans 10, verse 9, it says, if you declare with your mouth Jesus is Lord, if you believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. Now, it's not just a magic prayer or a magic spell that just, okay, I'm saved, I can continue to live my life the way I've always lived it. No, there has to be change. Once you've made that decision, once you have given your life to Christ and you're living for him, you have to be different. There are going to be things about you that are different. The sins that are in your life aren't going to be appealing to you anymore. And I like to tell people there's 4 keys to being a successful Christian. And every show, everywhere we go, across the nation, across the world, when people get through and they've said, I want to make that decision, I want to ask Jesus to take over my life, what are the next steps? These are the 4 keys to being a successful Christian. Key number 1, you've got to pray. What is prayer? Prayer is the way that I'm talking to you right now. Prayer is the way that I talk to my friends and my family. Prayer is talking to God the way that I'm talking to you. You cry out to him. You tell him what's on your heart. You tell him what's on your mind. You tell him your needs, your wants, your desires, which should align with what the Bible tells you to get you closer to him. Next, it's really important that you read your Bible. If you don't have a Bible, I encourage you to go get one. You cannot have a relationship with someone if you don't communicate with that person. So the Bible is how God speaks to us. We get his instruction of how we're supposed to live our lives through the Bible. Next, you've got to put God first. What does that mean? God should be the first priority in your life. So, I got a 17-year-old kid at home. I've got a 12-year-old, and they love technology. They love being on their phones, on their iPads, playing video games, and there's nothing wrong with those things. But the example I like to use to them is before you get up and you go play Call of Duty or you play Animal Crossing, whatever it is that you're into, God should be the first thing. Make sure that you're talking to him, that you're reading the Bible so you can hear when he's talking to you. You want to put God first. Lastly, it is so crucial that you get involved in a Bible-believing, Bible-teaching church. Once you start reading the Bible, you need to be discipled. You need to be able to grow in the Lord, and you need people that have already been doing that can walk you through what the Bible says and how you should be living your life and how you should be growing as a Christian. You should be a different person. There's things and fruits, as we like to call them, that show that you have changed. So if you'll pray, read your Bible, put God first, and attend church regularly, those are the 4 keys to you being a good and a successful Christian. I hope you'll go and you'll tell somebody if you pray that prayer and you made that decision, and we'll see you right here on CWF TV.